So at the last line of the book, The Sun Also Rises, this gentleman and this young lady are driving away. Their relationship is impossible. The girl is madly in love with the guy. The relationship is impossible. Physically, he's just been destroyed in war, got blown up by a bomb. Oh, it's a mess. And as they're driving away, she says to him, "Oh, we could have been so wonderful together. Isn't it pretty to think so?" So we have this, "isn't it pretty to think so?" That dominates a lot of our optimism. I'm on Facebook a lot. It's like getting up in the morning and shoving a hornet's nest down on my head. I'm not suggesting that I have not provided a few of those hornets. I'm just saying. It's tough. One of the things that provokes me the most are pseudo-spiritual, pseudo-wise. Oh, isn't it pretty to think so? So wise. So what is the problem with something like this? The problem is that these guys want to kill all these guys. And that there is no value for human life in that system, or that system. If you've got Group A, and Group A wants nothing but the death of Group B, and Group B wants nothing but to get along with Group A, every compromise that Group B makes to get along with Group A is one step closer to their own destruction. There's a point in which it's nice to want to think nice things, to experience nice things, for everything in life to just be sweet, and for us to work so hard to make sure that all those harsh, nasty things, we just want to be out of it. We just don't want to be a part of it. So you're walking down the street, and you got some person here with a gun and a knife, and you got another person on the ground, and they're beating them, and they're stealing their wallet. And then you step up to the situation, and you go, "Hey, who am I to judge? Hey, I'm just for people. I just love people, and I'm just for people." It doesn't work in the real world. One of the founders of the ideology upon which America was built was this. They were struggling because the whole of human history there's a Latin phrase, and since I'm really lousy at Latin, I'm not going to try and say it, but I'll say it in English. Man is a wolf to man. The whole history of the human race is man as a wolf to man. And there are periods of peace and times of peace, but some of the Enlightenment philosophers and some of the political philosophers of the age were looking for some principle, some basis upon which a society could be both diverse and peaceable. And the problem is that it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. And they locked onto this idea that they took straight out of Scripture. And it's this concept of natural rights. That when you look at another human being and you recognize them as God's handiwork, I may disagree with them about a lot of things, but they are God's handiwork. They may be my enemy, but they are God's handiwork. I may be forced to be hard, to make judgments, but they are still God's handiwork. And so they locked in this idea of natural rights, that if you take any group of people who commit themselves to respect other people as a sacred creation of God, that even if you have massive amounts of disagreement, if you're committed to that, then you can have peace. You can live peaceably. This is going to be really important for us because we're going to have to make judgments in this world. We're going to have to make decisions. We're going to have to choose sides. It's hard. And we cannot allow, "isn't it pretty to think so?" to be our governing ideology. If you like what you're hearing today, please subscribe below. And don't forget to share it on as many platforms as you can and tell your friends to watch. Thank you.